So by now, most of you will probably have seen the quick place blocks video that we did with Nick Vegas and Torbray, and it was quite fun. Something that happened though is that we never removed the whitelist of Torbray, so he's on the accidental server for some reason. He just visited, and that's probably the last we'll see of him until the portal glitch fixes itself. He's probably up in the sky somewhere now. Yeah, he's taking a bit of a look around for no adequately explained reason. But we're not actually going to do today's episode in the fest. But I thought it was kind of a funny start. He's been talking about things with me. We've been chatting. There he is, in the floor. You're in the floor. Oh, never mind. Just yeah, he's just taking a look around in the safest part of the accidental world, of course. The badly lit farming area. Oh, great, guys. Got you a hat. I hope it fits. Oops. Oh no! No! Shift key. Stuck. I cannot type this morning. Can I do that? No, I can't. Oh man, that's not good. He's poor and alone and defenseless, and I have to restart Minecraft to give him the helmet. It's kind of funny, really. There's a creeper over there. Oh! Take them! I can't click things! They're enchanted. They could be good. Well, I'll take them, but I won't be able to... Actually, I probably can give them to him. Blast protection too! You can have that one. Watch. Q. Yeah. I don't think I can give him these though. I was about to say, he's not staying long, and we will get on with the main episode soon. Oh god! I can't be killed on my own server! Oh man, I can't wait for Crazy Man to see the server log later. That was unprovoked, and maybe next time. Yeah, unprovoked, and I feel very sad now. Oh, I nearly stood on the potato. I always do that. Yeah, he's in New Zealand, which means that it's like about 10. No, it's about 10 p.m. or something like that. Ah. All right. Well, let's get on with what we're doing today then. Once I get rid of all this junk. Anyway, let's get down to business and get started on today's episode. We're over by the horses again. I feel like I'm spending quite a bit of time here. We've collected quite a few, as you would have seen from our main LP. You know, regular horses and other horses, as Crazy Man calls them. We have a lot of horses, and obviously we kind of want to be able to utilize the horses for travel, that kind of thing. So we need a good way of getting them in and out of the pens without them escaping by themselves, and for transporting them around. So first of all, I'm going to create sort of a double airlock exit style thing for the horses, and then we're probably going to work on a track to take them back a little bit. So that's the plan for this episode. So I'm just going to get started on that, I think. Okay, so this is the basic shape that we're going with here. We have a 3-wide style opening, and we have these posts here. And we're going to go on the basis that a horse is not tall enough to trigger these tripwire hooks unless there's a rider on top, which means that these gates are only going to be operated if the entity passing through them is tall enough, aka we're riding it and we want to get out. This is only going to work. I mean, this is going to be a way out, right? Because it's sort of an airlock, so you can go through to this stage. Gates shut behind you, make sure no horses follow you, and then you can proceed through the second gate. Because the stripwire string is slightly behind this, you can't get through here unless you make the horse jump. So I might have some sort of slope on this side, some sort of ramp that you can just ride the horse straight in. But yeah, it's looking alright. There will be a little bit of visible redstone, but not too much. It's just these 2 pieces of dust. Oh! Well, that's another way of getting into the pen. 2 pieces of dust. That's all you're going to be able to see. These horses are very uncooperative. Now the way we're going to do this is we're going to go... Oh, this is a good shovel. We're going to go and put sticky pistons directly underneath these posts here with a redstone block on them. Like so. And then we're going to power these posts here from below using redstone torches. So at that level, torches here. So I didn't hear any noise. Oh, it's because they're already open. Let's shut. Is that the right spot for the first one? I think so. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, don't laugh at me, donkey. 3. Okay, so we should be able to... Actually, I'm going to put some proper blocks under these. Oh, there, you heard them go off that time. Let's use the good old stone brick. 2, 3. Excellent. And we're basically going to have it so that if the tripwire hooks fire, and I do not have, unfortunately, much string, when it gets night I'm going to have to go ahead and kill a spider, because Crazy Man has basically stolen all the string on the server, turned it into wool, and converted it. So you can hear if we jump, that piston with the redstone block there extends, and we can then make sure that that triggers the doors here. So I'm just going to set this up on this side just to show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's done. Very simple circuit, but it should work quite nicely. So if I jump here, which is how I would be if I was on a horse, nice and high up, then the gates will open. Very good. And we're basically replicating that on the other side. Not too complex. And we're also going to fill this in to save a little bit on mob spawning spots. Oh, that's not a good place for that block. I've just remembered that we should probably take this opportunity to go ahead and name Zathura, my horse. So I have the Zathura name tag here. Zathura, for those of you who don't know, which is probably a fair few, Zathura is the name of a film that was released, which is about a board game that kids get sucked into. It's quite a while ago, and it's... There we go. It was sort of a sequel to Jumanji. So there we go. Zathura. It's official. Crazyman doesn't like the name, which made me like it even more. We need to do the same thing over here without any horses falling down into our trap. Also, Torbray, who was on at the beginning of this video, just dropped by. And by the way, can I say, I think it was very foresightful of me to give him nothing but half-broken leather armour and a golden sword, considering how he turned on me in the end. But yeah, he's recently just released a video talking about... he made like a really neat semi-automatic brewing station for Minecraft, which I want to adapt for our horse road. I kind of want a brewing station on either side of the road, and it's going to have a brewing system and a speed potion dispenser that you can use to sort of give you a speed boost, basically. Alright, that second set of redstone has been set up down here. It's pretty much identical to the first one. And night is falling. Amazingly, none of the horses wandered into that pen while I was building this. Let's go and find ourselves some spiders. We need 3 more pieces of string to complete this project. I think I have just about everything else. I see you, zombie. Ha! Dead! How many was that? That was 2 string. 1 more spider should do it. No! Not the landscape. Oh my god, at the zombies. Ah, no string. Yes! Yes! Alright, well, that was definitely a night. I haven't really played many nights since the zombie update on this server. I know that I've played a few on Aerophyte server and they are mental, but oh man! Water, water! Oh man, I could actually die right now. I'm fine. Yeah, but the zombies can be pretty crazy now. Suddenly smite swords are actually useful. XP, XP. Okay, so we're going to have this continue on. I think I might move this portal. I mean, there's no particular reason why it has to be there, providing it still connects up okay. So I think we could probably move it closer over here because we have 2 portals in this house, but we can't really reach either of them. So I'm going to fill this bit in, add our string, and it's all going to be great. Okay, so as you can see, these horses are just sort of stood nonchalantly under the string and not causing anything to happen, which is great. It would only be if we decided to... Why does he have a saddle? No matter. But as you can see, sort of can ride the horse forward into this airlock. Definitely no other horses in here with us, and we can continue on. Perfect. And then for getting back, we do have to sort of do a bit of jumping, but it's alright. Like I said, I think I'm going to set up some sort of ramp. Oh wow, you can just jump the whole lot. Woohoo! Kind of. I don't know. Okay, very good. So I'm going to try and set up some sort of road now, I guess. Oh, and put this horse back. Alright guys, well I've moved the portal over here. This is the big test. Does it connect to the correct portal in the nether? And which one do we come back out of? We need to come back out of this one if we want to get the horses back. So that's the correct portal. Very good. Let's go back through. And hope against hope, biddy hope. Okay, that's really good news. That's great. I'm going to work out some sort of flaw for here, I guess. The main flaw is that portals are even numbers and our setup is odd. I didn't even... Yeah, I don't know. I think some sort of road here would be nice though. Yeah, so Cube World, Crazy Man and I tried recording a Cube World just the other day. Just the other day, guys. And my computer doesn't seem to be able to run Cube World and Fraps as a recording software at the same time, which is, I'm sure you'll agree, not really a good thing. So we had to scrap the recording. Well, we didn't scrap it. We couldn't start the recording because that involves actually starting. I don't know, but it's a bit of a shame. But until we fix that, I'm afraid there may be an absence of Cube World coming out. This is just a vague road, and I will quite likely change this again, just so we know what's going on, and that is not what's going on. Not good. Not good. Well, I definitely don't like that. It looks horrible. I'm looking forward to the different portal sizes that you'll be able to do in the update. I think they're going to look pretty cool. I'm going to get a hold of some different materials that might actually look half decent here. But I don't want to spend too long on this road because I want to get started in the nether doing the main project for today, I guess. Well, this is something, guys. I think it looks alright. Kind of very light area. It has sort of the hay bales on the inside, which looks kind of cool. Yeah, the portal isn't centered. Do you know what? I don't care. Normally, I would consider sort of doing, damn ho, some sort of thing like this, so that it's effectively centered, right? Which would look fine, but horses needed too wide space to get through. And I didn't really feel like making this tunnel 4 wide, so it's 3, and I don't care if it bothers you. Tough. But it's not going to be too apparent anyway, I don't think, because I need to take out, say, a couple of blocks of this and set up our speed system. We're going to have speed dispensers, like I was saying, from Torbray. I'm going to set it up off camera because I will be referring to his video quite a bit, and I don't want to just be faffing around the whole time. So if you want to learn how to make it yourself, you can go ahead and check out his video. There'll be a link in the description. Alright guys, well this is Torbray's base design, which I haven't tested yet. I'm just going to give it a go now. So we press this button here. It should load 3 potions in. Excellent. And it's added the nether wart, and up here queued is the gunpowder and the sugar in the wrong order. I suppose they can work in that order. I'm not sure. We're trying to make splash potions of speed anyway, so that should turn them into awkward potions. Okay, right. It looks like I have the gunpowder and the sugar the wrong way around. Alright, well I've swapped the gunpowder and the sugar. Let's try it again. 3 potions, nether wart, sugar, gunpowder. Excellent. So this should generate speed potions for us. And if we zoom ahead to the potion being completed, like so, splash potions of swiftness, we can press the wooden button and it transfers those potions into here. Those are the 3 that I did to test it when there was a mistake earlier. But very good. So that's his base design. Very cool, very cool. As I said, if you want to learn how to make that, Torbray has an excellently done tutorial on his website. On YouTube, and it's linked. He should have a website, shouldn't he? On YouTube, it's linked in the description. But we want to make some slight modifications to this if we can. I'm also wondering how to sort of work my design into this, but you know, it's okay, it's alright. We need to be able to access the back here as well to refill. We're good on ingredients. I mean, we've got a like 9 stacks of all the ingredients, which is great, but we'll probably need to refill the bottles quite often because they don't stack. Anyway, what we want to try and change here is we want to have the we want some sort of tripwire which will not only dispense a potion, so possibly replace this with a dispenser, but also, if the dispenser isn't full, trigger the brewing process, if that makes sense. So just by walking past, you actually trigger it to start brewing the next set of potions. I think this is going to have to be a project for another time, though. I foresee a problem that you are on a horse with a speed potion. There's potions brewing. You head off. The trunk unloads. You come back. It's still brewing. You walk over the tripwire again, and then a second set of potions tries to go into the system before it's ready. So I think I have to think about it a little bit. Maybe talk to Torbray, see if he can come up with a good modification for this. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We're sort of getting there, and I noticed that I couldn't do speed 2 potions really, because even though I can extend the length using redstone, which is fine, we don't really have the glowstone to go for speed 2. So I think next episode we're probably going to go work on the witch farm a little bit. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Aww. 13 seconds of speed. Great.